guys, hi, good morning. So, welcome to QDB, Queso De Boulder. It's 2025 Christmas competition for bhiveph. Right now, you are watching the open men and women's qualifications. So, if you don't know yet, competition format, we have 5 problems on the wall, and each person gets 5 minutes per problem to try. And the goal is to try and is to complete it in as little tries as possible. 30 seconds for transition time in between each problem, and all members have to climb the problem within the time. So, aside from that, we have we still have the first few climbers still on the wall. We have Joshua Sintos. Joshua Sintos on M1. We have Nicole Responder reaching past zone. Last move for the top. And finishes. Alright. After that, they move on to W2. Also, right now we have a few booths outside that are already open. We have one free coffee. You guys need your coffee fix, and we also have, if you don't like coffee, we have Jamba Juice. Next 3 minutes, 30 seconds. So after each climber finishes their attempt on the problem, they still have to let the timer run out, and then they proceed to isolation, and then the next climber goes out. So you see, you have a lot of rest time for each climber. So right now we only have number 102. This is Daniel.
So You're in that table. Huh? You're in that table.
1 minute left.
Ale, come on!
Alright, so we have the next few climbers coming out. We have Brian Garcia, number 103 for men. And for women, we have I think, Barbara. Barbara Malikogo for 103. We also have Nicole Visconde and also Joshua Pintos already on M2 and W2 at the same time as the people on M1 and W2. 1 minute left. Alright, we have the next batch of climbers. We have Jeff my favorite prime M1. Okay, so again, their goal is to attempt to finish the problem in as little tries as possible. They start with wherever M1 is take 2. If they reach zone, and the number they reach. 1 minute left.
Go on, Daniel. Ali. Go on, go on, go on. Let's go, Jack. Go on, go on, go on. You got it. Ali. Go on, Daniel.
Okay, last. Come on, Jeffrey.
10 seconds left.
Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we have next batch of climbers out. We have Aaron Chu and Risha Degito. 1 minute left.
Nice. Go on. Go on, go on, go on. Nice. Come on. Go on, go on. Go on. Yeah!
10 seconds left. And we have the next batch of climbers. We have Keith plus Tina on M1 and Jem on W1.
Plus hindi kita lahat eh. Pwede ako hindi sa
So while our competitors are trying to do the profit before the unit step, just to name our sponsor, we have WOMA. WOMA is an outdoor community and resource providing experiences and good for the earth enthusiasts. We provide workshops and retreats focused on outdoor activities, sustainability, and wellness. Through highly localized community events and tailored brand collaboration, our goal is to be the most trusted provider of urban nature experiences in the Philippines. So they do have a booth outside. They have some merch, but also look out for their events.
Come on.
Let's go, Jeff.
Jem finishes, right? So for competitors to ever earn points from zones and tops, they have to use them in a stable position, and they actually have to stay there for a while. So if you see them touch it for just a quick second, you actually need to hold it safely for it to count.
Come on, come on.
Okay. Alex. Go on.
Let's go, Jeff.
Jeff Cafe. Lenny Ortiz. Isa San Juan. And
Let's go, Jeff.
Hannah Jefe. Lana Paskong. Let's go, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. Let's go, Jeff.
Come on, Dad!
Alan
Ale, nice! Nice!
Come on, Jeff.
Ale, Daniel, go on! Go on, go on, go on!
Let's go, Keith.
Come on, Keith!
Keith hitting that nose.
Get it! Get it!
And
Let's go!
Jeff. Let's go, Jeff.
Come on, Dad! Go, Dad!
one corner we have Daniel.
Let's go, Jeff.
Yes! Come on,
Let's go,
Dad!
Jeff.
Come on, come on! You got this, you got this, come on! Nice! Woo!
Tingnan lang, Jeffrey.
Come on, Dad!
Go, Jeff. Let's go.
Come on!
Come on, this, Dad! Nice, Dad!
Go, Jeff. Come on, Jeff.
Yes, 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 yes!
Let's go, Lisa. Library.
Let's go.
Come on, Dad!
Nice one.
Ale, Daniel, go on!
Come on, Dad!
You still have some time left.
Come on, Jeff.
Nagplano na si Quick. Yun lang yung sinabi ko. And we have lunch with Ian.
Nice one, Jeff.
Grabe, palagi pumulong.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, library. Encore next set.
Oh my God. Hang on. Go, hang on.
Let's go, guys.
Queso De Boulder 2025 here at bhiveph. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, the Aroma and Jamba Juice, Lava Joy, Nick, Aura Athletica, Sweet Canteen, Whale, Champion Salaman, Blitz, Happy Skin, Spit Stop, One Tea Coffee, and Blue Top Background.
Takot siya.
Alexander!
Timers, you have 1 minute on the clock.
Come on, Sandy!
Let's go, Andy. Ryan, on the fourth problem. Let's go, Andy. Five, four, three, two, one. Thank you, gentlemen.
Is there a judge gonna take you? Is there a judge na I'm gonna move it muna kasi I think we're gonna use it. So I'm gonna move it a bit.
This is the open qualifiers.
Meron dito, nakaka-count sila itong dalawa. So I need to be able to
Queso De Boulder at Beehive Regionals. Prana on the women's second problem. Jeff on the men's fourth problem.
know what? Isip ko na lang to dito. I'm gonna see.
We also have Sean here and
I got you.
Dito na ako.
Gianna Isabella. We have Jem also on the women's third problem and Keith as the men's third problem. Nice save, Keith.
Danny, can you, sorry.
Nice, no problem. And so there's Keith.
Bakit yan shoes mo?
Nice. Jeff seems to be struggling with the dual tech hold at the fourth problem. And Hannah has similar dual tech hold for you all. Let's go, Jenna.
dito lang.
Let's go down.
Let's go, Jim.
Nice save. Let's get to the zone. Let's go, John.
Nice. Come on, you got this.
Slow and steady jump.
Nice one, Jim.
Take to the top of the women's third bottom.
Nice.
Nice one, Jim. Go, Jim.
Isa at the women's fourth problem. And Lenny at the men's second problem. Let's go, Isa.
Let's go, Jim.
Climbers, you have 1 minute on the clock.
Nice.
Come on, Alex. Nice.
Angel. 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 Angel.
Let's go, climbers.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Good job, good job. I'll get the next problem if you just get down. Now we have our next set of climbers on the wall. Let's go, Megan. Look how we sail. And 3 on deck. With Ivy as the men's next problem. Ooh. Megan, get into the zone easy.
Oh my God.
Let's go, Megan. Tapping the last hold.
Alex. Nice.
Let's go, Green.
Go green.
this latch.
Oh.
Pero careful sa wires.
He was explaining to me everything.
Needing to brush part of the dual circles. Let's go, guys. You still have time. Climbers, you have 1 minute on the clock. Let's go, Megan. Yoda, also on the far left side. With Brian and Ivy.
Yes, Ivy.
Next climbers. On our next set. Ooh, we have Aryan. And we also have Brian on the men's first problem.
Nice G. You got that, Alex. Yeah. Come on, Brian.
Nice. Gian is on the zone.
You got that, Alex.
He's on the men's fourth problem.
Nice G.
And Aryan sent her problem as well. That is a sand screen on the right side of the wall. Ooh, Sean slipping just a bit, but taking it back up. And Plana on the women's third problem. Let's go, Jam. Plana hitting that zone and So does
Ale,
Jack.
you got that. Ale. You have that, you have that. Nice jab!
Nice
Come on, Clara.
one, Jack. And the problem. Clara making a top over by just a bit. He's getting to the zone of the man's core problem. What is that hold? Nice. He's setting the man's core problem that we've seen our other countries struggling with. Let's go, Ryan. Nice, Rana, getting that zone easy.
Ale.
Come on, Rana, come on. Hey, nice save. Rana setting the women's third problem.
Ale.
Ryan, aka Jitto, she gets to the zone and is making his way to the top hole. And nice one. Primer to 1 minute on the clock. No problem, no problem. Good job, climbers. A lot of them sent the problems on that last group. Let's see if this back can do the same. Let's go, guys.
Alles ab!
And to our spectators, if you guys are curious of the scoreboard, we have it over here at the bistro area. Shown on the screen, we have our rankings already. Wow. We have the men's open quality already up. And she doesn't actually check it on your phone, I believe.
Yup. Alles ab!
Nice, Megan. Ooh, Megan. Getting that far.
Yup, 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 yup.
Yeah, Ian, Sandy also on the wall.
Alles ab, Flasche! Come on!
That's Dorisha. Sending it. standings of the climbers. It's being shown on the screen over at the bistro area.
Sorry, excuse me.
Let's go, Sandy. We also have Bree on the women's second problem. Getting that zone.
Dale, Max, dale.
Bree and Sandy are on the zone.
You got that.
Let's go. There we go, there we go. On to the raffle. And she sends it. Nice one, Sandy. We have Max on the bench first problem. Bree, what is that flexibility? Oh, missing it by just a bit. We also have Mikhail on the bench, second problem.
Dale, Max, dale.
Tristan is struggling at the zone for the men's fourth problem. And that was the 1 minute mark. Members, you have 1 minute on the clock. Let's go, Matt. Let's go, Ivy. Ivy is on the bench. Third problem. Thank you, climbers. Moving on to our next batch of climbers, 2. And their leaderboard. Let's go, climbers. And again, guys, welcome to Queso De Boulder 2025 here at Beehive Reno. This is the men's and women's open qualifiers. We have it in the morning. Then we will have a quick break from 12 to 1. Proceeding with the team competition from 1 to 4:45. After that, we will have another break from 4 to 6, and at 6 p.m. will be the start of the women's and men's open final. Again, only the top 6 climbers will be heading over to the finals tonight. So if you guys are curious as to who is part of the finals for later, we do have the list here over at the bistro for the men's open. And now we have the
Come on.
women's open qualifiers. Leaderboard.
Nice.
Nice, just up, getting up the zone. Let's go. Perfect, that's last goal, but that's it.
Come on, G. You got that.
We also have Sean and Lenny over at the left side of the wall. Alright, currently at our top pick for the women's qualifiers, we have Risha De Vito, Ana Kepe, Jeff Cabandon, Sam Fontaine, Megan Francisco, and Gianna Candela. For our men, our current top pick is Keith Latina, Tristan Padeja, Aaron Hughes, Jeff Cape, Daniel Valia, and Brian Garcia. Again, guys, we have our top 6 here at the leaderboard. But again, qualifiers isn't done yet, so this is still in the thing. But of course, so there's habang balik ka. That was the 1 minute mark. By the way, you have a minute left at your turn problem.
Clean tracking, bro. Awesome.
Thank you, fighters. On to our next batch. Again, this is the men's open qualifier.
On the back. Got that.
There has been a change in the open men's qualifier. So again, current standing on so guys, not until the last timer has
Come on.
solved his problem or set his problem will we have the final list of qualifiers. So we have the men's open qualifiers over here, and I will be scrolling down to the women to see. Okay, on screen we have the open women's qualifiers top
You got that, Max. You got that.
leaderboard.
Yup.
Again, really strong contenders today.
Alessandro.
For sure, the finals tonight will be insane. So stay tuned for that. And we have Megan on the wall. And Chris.
Dale, Max.
join, James?
We got this. Hang on. Come on. Hi, Chris.
Nice one, Megan. There's a change in the leaderboard. Yes, that's been a change. So yeah, after every time, the leaderboard is quickly updated. So you guys can see live who is going to make it to the finals tonight. Now the 1 minute timer. Let's go, timer. You have a minute left on the clock. Alright, let's scroll up to check the leaderboard. Okay, our top 6 is. But again, guys, there are some timers who have not yet gone up. So.
You got that. Come on.
These timers are gonna kick some of these other top 6, our current top 6.
Stop it.
Good job, guys. And that is your signal to be able to start playing. We have some new primaries on deck. We have Ivan Monet. We also have Praj de la Cruz. Super cute ribbon by Praj with the Philippine flag. We also have Sean on the other side of the wall with Diana. We also have Aryan on the women's third problem and Desart on the men's third. And passing the zone. And an easy stand for Sana over there. Let's go, Praj. Easy send. Alright. That goes BG passing to the zone, heading over to the last hold, and she sends it. Come on, Iron, let's get it. Let's go, Ivan. Let's go, Jadot. Nice, Ivan. We have Ivan on the far right and Martin on the far left. So that is the 1 minute mark. Timer, 1 minute on the clock. Just on dropping everything. Rafael on the second problem, right dead center. Let's get it. Ivan slipping. Let's go, Jaton. Nice try, guys. Nice try. Okay lang yan. You have a few more problems na pwedeng bumawi. But for now, let's just wait for our next timer. Let's go, climbers. We have Julia Silvestre on his first problem. And Megan on the far left together with Ayi. Ano ang pangalan? Gerardo Acadero. Right. So again, our leaderboard is up, but we have yet to finalize everything. led by our joiner, on the women's leaderboard. But it's not okay. It's not
Ale, Chris.
And this is the open category. You have a mix of novice, intermediate, and pro. Nothing past intermediate. So we have a mix of climbers, so everybody is able to experience a competition style. And this morning is the open men's qualifying round, and in the afternoon we will have the team challenge. So stay tuned for that. Alright, we have spectators checking the leaderboard. That was the 1 minute timer. Climbers, you have a minute on the clock. And we will be checking the men's leaderboard. Again, we have a whole list of men who have not yet started their time. So let's see. Let's go, climbers. Last attempt. Thank you, climbers. You have a few more covers, and we have two climbers on deck. We have Marshall on his first problem. Let's go, Marshall. Ivan on the second problem, and Raj on the third. Marshall looking to be a crowd favorite. Let's see if he will not be pressured by his friends. We'll have Diana on her last problem, together with Jafar at the men's fourth problem. The cap is off for Marshall.
I'll get you, sir.
Raj getting to the zone easy. An easy set for Raj at the women's third problem. Gianna heading over to the top on the green hold, and she makes it. Good job, players. Grab for the men's we have a whole list of records left, but for the women, we are down to our last few. Yes. Okay, so back on the wall we have Ivan reading the men's second problem.
That would have been tiring.
Having a Cuba over there. Nice one. We also have Sean on his last problem. Okay.
Kasi yung pangalan niya yung marami nakatapos yung lens phone ko lang eh.
But again, climbers, you have 1 minute on the clock for that. Yeah.
Baka yung problem nila kaya dito. Ang sa inyo.
Let's go, Ivan.
Wala yung puto.
Let's go, Marshall. Marshall on his first problem.
Yung binyo na top is...
Good job. Thank you, climbers. Again, Marshall, you have 4 more problems, so don't worry about it. But for our other climbers, you are on your last few. So, make the most of it and get that zone or send it when you can.
Mali ba yun?
Kasi, nakita mo yung...
And this is our current standing for the men's open qualifying round. I think it has yet to be updated, but as of now, here are our top 6.
Yeah, I saw. You talked a lot. Everything or no?
Grabe naman si Megan, no? Finalist, no?
We have found
You guys like tops, right?
the women.
I think Megan watching the CCTV. You're record natin.
Who will go on our men's Alright, so I think Salve is our last woman competitor for today. And they will all be men's planners. To everyone watching, we do have booths outside, so make sure to check them out.
Hindi ko alam kung nakuha mo.
Hindi, one zone, one tap lang siya. Injured eh. Kasi ginamit niya yung
We have
bola to
one team hockey and Samba Juice. We also have Woma. Woma is an outdoor sport for apprentices.
Ito.
What's up, Brett Marshall?
Kumain na kayo. Kumain na kayo? Andun lang.
Oo, kumain na kami.
Ano ba kaya sa ilalim ng orasan?
Kanina, mga 10 ako dumating eh. Pangit. Pero okay yung job.
Ano yung women's nyo? Ano yung women's?
Alright. Again, we have booths outside for you guys to check out. So, if your friends are done climbing and you're done supporting, you guys can check out the booths that we have outside. But for now, we still have our men's climbers on the wall.
Right? Or 11?
No, 11:45. Kuya, hindi kita marinig.
Okay, we see a lot of people struggling with the dual tech poles. And for those who are new to the climbing community, and this is your first time to spectate a competition, our climbers are not allowed to see the problem. Okay, so you have 1 minute on the clock, climbers, 1 minute on the clock. Thank you, climbers, and on to our next batch of climbers. I think our women climbers are already done, and we now have a few more men climbers. smashing this problem. Let's see, let's see.
Hugging it up. You get so good.
Nice shot, let's go. Getting that. Good problem. Super quick. It feels like a time trial. That's good, guys. You can never be too sure. You can't celebrate way too early in any of these problems. We also have Aryan on that. And if you guys have friends and family who cannot be here today, let them know that that Queso De Boulder is live on the YouTube channel. Standing for the tally, the leaderboard for men and women. The current display right now over the video is the men's leaderboard. Alright, let's go climbers. Marshall is still on the wall, trying to figure out the second problem. Alright, and scrolling down to the women's leaderboard. Our current top 6 is now displayed. Again, the scores will still be tallied. But for now, climbers, you have 1 minute on the clock. Okay guys, again, not all climbers have finished climbing, so if anybody's game for now, the current top 6 is just the current, of course, so may mga matikain pa na kaya mo check out the current top 6. Ivan also on the match 3 problem. Alright, timers, bawi na naman sa next problem. Let's give way to our next men's open qualifiers. Ooh, we have Kiko on his first men's problem. Will this be a blast? Let's go, Kiko! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. The host is I believe they're both just as strong. Let's go, Dylan. We have Julio Sylvester on the third problem.
There's always one from
And again, all our women climbers have already finished their problem. No? So good job to our women climbers. Now it is time for our men to show what they got. On the leaderboard here over at the bistro, we have our top 6 winners, which will be updated in just a few. Dylan making it to the zone.
Hello, Dylan!
And we have one of our climbers here, Sandy. Good job. How did you find the column on the wall today? Sandy has a complaint to do. But good job, Sandy. Sandy saying that most of the problems are a bit scary. But that just goes to show that our women climbers are just as badass as the men climbers. If not even better. So, diba? Let's go, guys. That was a close call, but he has enough time to make a few more attempts. Again, people, we are live on YouTube, so if your friends want to watch your climbs, it's right over here, live on YouTube. Timers, you have 35 seconds on the clock. Thank you, climbers. And we still have a few more men. And Raj. Oh, okay. So let's go, climbers.
What is what? That's only for finance. Yay, thank you. Ale Marshall!
we also have Marshall on the men's third problem. And
It needs to be done by 5. Like
25, we have RV. Oh, okay.
so I saw the schedule. Like, probably
We have more climbers coming in. They are probably going to be joining the team competition. Am I correct? Okay. They're here for the team. Okay, we have our team golf climbers coming in. This is a fun format. But for now, we are still at the men's open qualifying round. Top 6 provisional scores. Okay, these are the provisional scores. So again, our current top 6 that we might get to see tonight. We have Raja Cruz, Yana Santana, Risha Begito, Hannah Kepe, Megan Francisco, and Lana Fontaine. Again, let's see if this is going to be the top 6 for there as well. Climbers, you have 1 minute on the clock.
So what is it that's if you join everything?
Hello. Again, welcome to Queso De Boulder 2025. This is the last fun talk of the season.
Yeah. Well, this was breakfast. Breakfast after the long visa. It is no longer.
That's why I ordered it.
Thank you, climbers.
I've had it for
Alright, let's see how many male climbers we have left. Alright, we have.
So she got her.
Medyo madami pa. Okay, I think 3 more on at the backstage. But for now, we have Obi and Arnie and Dylan. Oh no, sorry. Dylan and Obi. Alright, it's getting a bit crowded here. And Julio Sylvester and the men's 4th problem.
Wow!
That will be at the zone.
It's cold right
Reaching
now.
for the top hole. Nice very small adjustment.
The event downstairs.
The entrepreneur is more important.
Nice, Dylan! Over here. Let's see on the other side of the wall. Let's go, guys. Julio struggling to read the problem. And we have John Angelo on the men's third problem.
No, they didn't even.
As a host, it's so hard to not give out information to the people at the back. Like what kind of holes are there on the wall, what kind of technique they should be using. But we do see the struggles of some of these climbers already.
Shoulder the loop. Why? Half the things I tell them to do don't get done.
And we have the provisional scores here for our men's category. If you guys would want to access it on your phone, it is at calisoft.com/UDB2025/results. So you guys can check it out over there. Alright, so for the open women's category, the appeal window is open, so if you guys have any appeals, the open women, yes, for the open women. So if you have any appeals, please head over here to the bistro and find the head judge to, if you guys have any appeals. If you guys feel like there are any concerns, so again, scrolling down to the women's leaderboard, just to check. Again, it is from 11 to 11:15.
Hindi, yung pagpasok lang sa mall. Yan nga. Una kasi ako eh.
Thank you guys, and moving on to our next topic. Oh, we have Emma. Let's go, climbers. We have Emma and Iso and Marshall on deck. Again, we have RD.
Para maglalakad din sila
Let's go, guys. Alright, and Queso De Boulder Boulder is brought to you by our partners and sponsors. We would like to thank Woma, Ascend, Jamba Juice, Laboratory, Snake Brand, Avianas, Aura Athletica. We have Clean Fancy, Whale, Sam Juke Salamat, thank you to Flip, Happy Skin, Fit Stop, One Tea Coffee, and the Soft Bag Project. Let's go, Iso. Iso getting past and go. Heading over to the top. Will he make it? Slowly but surely. Yes! Nice one, Iso. Alright, we still have Emma, Marshall, and RV. And I think there's one more on the far hand side. Ivan, there you go. Thank you to support Ivan. Let's go, Ivan. On your last problem. Nice, Arden. Oh, parkour roll. Good job, proper falling technique. We don't want any injury today. Let's all stay safe and enjoy the holidays. Nice one! Galing. Alright, we heading over to the top. One finger holding on to your line. Marshall struggling to read the problem over at the fourth. Men's group. Again, for our open women's category, the appeal window is still open for 10 more minutes. Please find Gail over here at the bistro for any concerns. Pero kung gusto mo maging masaya, Merry Christmas, okay na tayo. Ooh! No worries, bro. You still got time. And by time, I mean you all have 1 minute on the clock. Emma seems to be struggling on the men's first problem as well.
Provisional appeals are open.
Last minute stand, literally. Last minute stand. Good job. Let's go. You have 5, 4, 3. No pressure, pero the pressure is happening. Good job. And then the last 2 seconds, we have our last few climbers. Ayan na, si Kiko. Okay, hindi na kumali. We have Kiko on his first problem. Again, guys, let's try to set our problems before the last second to avoid any appeals and concerns. But, it happens. It happens like in every competition because it's getting so intense. Like Pico on his first attempt getting to the zone, immediately. Let's go. Pico. Wala na. Lalakas na. Umuwi ka na. Go. Let's go, Pico. Oh, you guys see Pico on the far right and then Dylan on the left? You guys can make the same mistake, no? Like on the back of their heads.
Pico, let's see.
Ale, Pico!
Parang lumutang lang siya, mga kaibigan.
Nice one!
He just floated like a butterfly.
He was lucky to hit the right spot. I was contemplating, I was thinking of making the good spot on the left.
Kung livestream ba ba it's a 3-point? I don't know.
Yeah, it's you can definitely still slip while
I was able to still do
it's
that.
supposed to be the easiest man.
From the high left foot.
It's supposed to be the easiest man. But then it's quite tricky.
Instead of the big and the US, it's like confident shaking.
Yeah, it's like the least physical, I would say.
Again, for our open women's qualifiers, you guys have 5 more minutes to appeal to your scores. If you guys have any concerns, please head over here to the bistro area and find Gail, our head judge. So again, if you guys have any concerns for the open women category, please come over here. At the bistro, you guys have 5 more minutes to appeal.
His leg is okay. His leg.
We would also like to thank our volunteer marshals and judges.
Should I give them to you or someone
For working hard to make Queso De Boulder another successful event. That was the 1-minute mark, climbers. You have a minute left on the wall.
Were you in that meeting when they found me in circles? You were there, no?
We do have booths outside, guys. So if you want to check them out, there's one Jamba Juice and Woma.
The person didn't bother. Crazy.
Ascend should be also here. So, again, we do have our sponsors for today.
I don't know why this
Thank you, climbers. We are now heading over to our next batch. We would also like to acknowledge the parents of Beehive. We have Christoph and Nika over here.
Something new. One day they're improving, next day high fever.
Make sure to say hi and wish them a Merry Christmas. Let's go, Aman. and we have Nikita Antonov on his first problem. And the men's second problem with a breeze. And Iso on the men's fourth problem.
Isang zone lang, Marshall!
We are down to our last few climbers for the men's open category. Again, right after the men and women qualifying rounds this morning, we will have an intermission of an hour where we will be releasing these provisional results, and after the 1 p.m. is the start of the team competition.
Pahingi ako, may plug ka.
Mickey always loses his phone every song. So I bought them this last year for the thing. And then later I saw he was removing and saving them. Well, if I give you a Christoph this for Christoph, will you?
And we have Nikita on his first problem, heading over at the zone, and
then Mickey gave, Steve gave his wife. He doesn't go. And then his wife was like, can I give it there? And then she's like, yay, I'm gonna get you guys one. Then we can all use it. Yeah.
alright, to our open women's category. We are in peaceful nation along with the field today. So thank you to our women's category.
For the giveaway.
You guys did so well. Good job.
Giveaway raffle or giveaway winner?
No, giveaway.
I'll ask her.
Now at our open men's category, Marshall has finished, and we have Iso on the men's court, getting that zone. A nice hold over there. That was the last minute mark. Again, guys, we have 1 minute on the clock. Ale, Iso. Nice time
Also.
by Iso.
So, but these are the only two. And then you got these four.
Yeah, I just got these two.
And again, we have Ita on the
They
men's
can't
first
handle
problem.
this really, right? Because it's not fair.
I mean, I don't think you'll break. Maybe
Unless
it will
they hang
form.
off it.
Sorry.
Will they always have briefing at the same time? So if she'll keep stepping up.
Men's third problem, having difficulty to start it. Alright, thank you, climbers. Moving on to our next group of climbers. We have Pico and Dylan and Odie and first problem.
Go, Ailo!
Funny thing is, you can do it with your phone first and not have it. It's hard. They call it the iron
Today it is the Queso De Boulder 2025 Open and Men's category. Good job, Marshall. Nice, nice, nice. Dylan struggling with the fourth problem. And we are live on YouTube, so for the team, I would like to say team relay, not a team relay, team climb later. You guys can tell your fans to watch over at the bhiveph YouTube channel. Alright, timers, you have 1 minute on the clock. And this is Queso De Boulder 2025, brought to you by our sponsors. We have Woma, Ascend, Jamba Juice, Lava Joy, Snake Brand, and Haviana. We also have Aura Athletica, Clean Canteen, Whale, Sam Jim Salamat, Blitz, Happy Skin, Fit Stop, 1C Coffee, and the Soft Bag Project. So, 1C Coffee is actually right outside, and together with Samba Juice and Woma. Now we have climbers checking out their merch, so grab them while they go around. Thank you, climbers. We are now at our last group. Are there still new attempts? No. Let's go. Again, we have Evan and Nikita and Margie. No? Alright. This is our last few men open climbers. And speaking of our men's climbers, let's check over here at the bistro who our current top 6 are with the provisional results. Alright, we do see a change in the top 6, our current top 6. Again, not until our last climbers have sent their project will we have the final list of qualified people for tonight's finals. Let's go, Tita. You guys still have enough time for a few more attempts. Climbers, and you have 1 minute on the clock. We have Ilo on the wall together with Kiko and Dylan. Obi. There we go. Let's go, boys. Give us a show. Pico. Nice, Dylan. Nice, Dylan. And he sent it. Ilo reading the men's second problem. How is he gonna get it? No. Again, these are still the provisional results, so we will wait for the final tally later on. And Ilo topped the second problem, easy. So up to the results. Go up, go down. What do you guys want? Let's go, Pico. Is he gonna make it slow? And he slips down. So close, yet so far. Let's do it again, Pico. You still have time for a few more attempts. We have our team climbers ready on deck. Again, you guys have an hour actually or more before you guys start climbing. Let's go, guys. Let's move it against fourth. Okay. Let's see, how many teams do we have for later? We have 38 teams. Wow, and per team there are 3 climbers per team. So 3 times 38, madami, ang dami doon. So, ingat-ingat na lang on the floor. Let's try to keep safe and have a happy holiday. And that was the 1-minute mark. Climbers, you have a minute left. Pico, you have a minute left, and Obi. That was a good last attempt by Obi, but we have to move on to our next fastest climber. Yep. Evan, RD, and Nikita. Alright, to our spectators, thank you guys for watching the open category. You guys are still welcome to stay. But at 12 to 1, we will have a lunch break and a route setting break. So we must ask you guys to please clear the area of your outdoor shoes and leave your bags over here at the locker area. So you guys have bags and outdoor shoes. Please leave them over at the locker area. But for now, we still have our last 5 climbers, or last 6 climbers. They're all over at the far left side of the 4-degree wall. 40 degrees. Ayan, sige. We have our team climbers coming in from all over. So we're just going to skip na sila ng jet. Let's make way for our cameras. Make sure not to block them so that our viewers on YouTube can see properly. Again, to our spectators, we will have a route setting break, so hopefully you guys should vacate the area of outdoor shoes. Climbers, you have 1 minute left on the wall. Already starting their work on the combo area, so please vacate the area. Our spectators, thank you so much for spectating. Let's please make space for our route setters so that we will be right on schedule. Alright, a quick announcement for our team competitors, our team competitors. You guys can register at 12 noon. Please see the signages outside to see what time your team should enter the isolation area. And we will be staggering isolation to give everybody enough space. And again, if you guys are participating in the team competition, please register at 12 noon outside so you guys can see what time your team will be entering isolation. We have Ilo and Pico and Obi on their last two columns. Pico is getting a lot of support from our viewers on YouTube. They're saying, Ale Pico. Let's go Pico. So for our team competitors, you guys can register at 12 noon to see what time you guys will enter isolation. But for those who are not going to be entering isolation, you guys can stay in the spectators area. Timers, you have 1 minute on the clock. Okay, we have Evan and Ika on the men's fourth and fifth problem. Nice, Evan. You got it. Is this his flash attempt? I believe it is. Good job. And we have Nikita. So you guys can check out the booths outside. We have the stand, and we also have 1C Coffee, Jamba Juice, and Woma. Woma with their very interesting color palette for their outdoor gear.
Mga 10 minutes pa naman.
Okay po.
On display over here at the bistro, we have the provisional results for the men's open qualifier category. If you guys have appeals, please wait for the window of appeals to open. If you have any concerns, as of now, it seems like we have a pretty solid lineup for our top six. Again, the open qualified,
It's only one person.
men's and women's finals will be happening tonight at 6 p.m.
And then you have downstairs.
Alright, thank you. Okay lang ba yung ano, pa-minuscule yung gimmick na ano, halata ba siya? So pag ganyan yung max. Ba't magkaka-plus minus lang sa pag ganun ano?
This is the exposure meter. So, ang plus, it means too much light. Then, negative, kulang sa ilaw.
Zero lang.
It's always more appealing pagka it's a bit brighter. So, plus 7.
Finally, you have 1 minute on the clock. and the men's fourth problem. Pico not wasting any time. Getting that top with another flash. And we see a quick change in the men's open qualifiers leaderboard.
I think, parang naiwan ko.
Slipping off the wall. Philo doesn't make it to the top just yet. We have our route setters fixing the problems. For our team competition in a bit. Ooh, we have our men's open qualifiers competitors checking out the list. Alright, everybody seems to be very interested in the results for the men, but let's go over down to see our women finalists for later tonight. There we go. This is our top 6 open women qualified for the finals tonight. Alright, we have Ilo sending the last problem. Alright, I guess that our timers finished with their problems. You can hand out our other group of members. We still have 2 minutes left on the clock. And we are down to our last timer of the day. Let's go, Nikita. And here we can have a close-up view actually of the last problem of the men. So I guess I can kind of announce it now. Well, these are the really fat, pinchy holes.
Eh, di ba?
So to our spectators, again, we would like to ask that you vacate the area of your bags. Please put them over at the locker area. And also of your outdoor shoes to make way for our route setters. Alright, so for our team competitors, we have 38 teams. My goodness, that's a lot of people. 38 teams. And with 38 teams of 3 people each team, that's 114 climbers. No? My gosh. The climbing community is growing. Good job to Beehive again. Thank you, Beehive, for hosting another Queso De Boulder where beginner and experienced climbers can enjoy the competition format. That is the 1 minute mark. And we have our last climber for today. Let's give it up for Ilo. Let's go, Ilo. Let's go, Ilo. On the last problem. Doing a quick read and wasting no time. Nice undercling.
The blue one is easier if you want to save energy for the blue, they can attack.
High step, reaching out to the second, to the last hole, and a flash by Ilo. In under 15 seconds, congratulations. Congratulations to all the men's open timers. That is it.